Greetings guys, so today we have a little bit of interesting updates and also some news about the upcoming new event, so let's see what we have. First of all, we have this new post from the Mortal Rivals Intel who's showcasing the new Jeff plus Groot tech which discovered by the Hella Silly Bruin. Let's see, so basically the main idea of this one is something like a synergy with Scarlet Witch when Jeff is in the enemy team, but it actually perfectly works on Tokyo map. In this example, he just bring it to the room, every single enemy, and Groot clothes them inside it. So then Jeff can drop some splash attacks while Groot dropping some close melee attacks, and they just wipe the team instantly. I think that this is quite strong thing, and to be honest, this tech is really good because it's kind of unavoidable. You can't escape even if you try to deal damage to the walls. If you want to attack Jeff and Groot at the same time, you're just gonna die. But at the same time, if you try to attack them, Jeff can heal Groot and himself with bubbles really easily because it's a really small room. So yeah, it's kinda ultimate overpowered tech. So guys, if you play these characters, especially if you play with friends, I think that this is definitely worth to try in rankeds if you want to get some higher tiers for sure. Besides, we also get this new showcase of Marvel Rivals Captain America Infinity War skin emote in the game. And here's the gauntlet of the Thanos coming in right here. So we can see that it's actually a model in the game. It's pretty damn good. It's also shiny. So I think that this might be again the teaser of the Thanos that I reviewed yesterday. And to be honest, I think that Thanos would be a really great one guard in the game. Like, absolutely crazy dude which can use some absolutely overpowered abilities, and this would be just so damn amazing. Anyway, tell me your thoughts about Thanos. Do you want him in the game or no? And what overall your thoughts about this Captain America skin? I think that this one is so damn good. Now let's see what Marvel Rivals news saying. Video Gamer dropped new article when Marvel Rivals Valentine's Day event leaks, teasing love for even the loneliest superheroes. And here's a hilarious banner with Spider-Man and Venom. Okay, so let's see. Hey guys, I'm happy to announce that to celebrate Marvel Rivals Season 1 start and getting closer to 15k on my channel, I decided to make another $200 worth lattice giveaway. To participate, subscribe to this channel and like and comment any video. Then stay tuned and watch my videos to see the winner. And that's all. There will be 6 winners in total, which I'll choose randomly from the subscribers. Thank you for your support and good luck. Marvel Rivals Valentine Day event gets leaked. Following the leak of swarm of X-Men characters that some believe might be fake, renowned Rivals leaker XOX Leak has revealed that an official Valentine's Day event is coming to the game. However, details are incredibly scarce, and by that we mean essentially non-existence. At the same time of writing, the upcoming Marvel Rivals Valentine's Day event is planned on the start on, well, Valentine's Day. Starting on February 14th at 4 AM Eastern Standard Time, the event will last for 3 weeks, ending on March 6th at 3:59 AM Eastern Standard Time. At the time of writing, that's literally everything we know about the Valentine's Day event. However, judging to the fact that every other event in the game resolved around a small pool of characters, we can guess what characters will appear. For example, if we designing an in-game Valentine's Day event, we would probably revolve the event around in-game couples. For example, we could have a 2-1 event with Mr. Fantastic and Sue Storm fighting back against that pesky Namor. Now that would be something very fun indeed. So I'm not really agree with this article because we also have some drops of previous posts from the XOX leak, and we saw this skin for the Cloak and Dagger, which is actually seems like coming to the Valentine's Day because they're kind of too beloved too. I think that might be the new free skin. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be, honestly, because a lot of different proofs that we have from the data miners are kind of hinting on this, and we usually have one free skin for the event. So far, if we would get new skins for Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman, it would be 2 separate skins, and I don't think that we're gonna get 2 free skins. So one free skin is only available for the Cloak and Dagger, because they're also a couple, and this absolutely makes sense. And we had these previous data mine stuff as well. So it's most likely that we're gonna get this skin, and the new event will be around this too. I also want to say that I would like to see some hilarious memeing stuff between Spider-Man and Venom maybe. I also like the idea of the video gamer about the Namor and Invisible Woman and Mr. Fantastic, so I think that they can make actually a few storylines, and these would be just absolutely hilarious to see. So yeah, tell me your thoughts and suggestions in the comments down below. Besides, we also get another article from news website. Marvel Rivals players share their most controversial hot takes, so let's see what we have. It's been almost 2 months since Marvel Rivals dropped, and the community is truly blossoming. Most players agree on some very important topics and stand united against bullies. However, even the best community sometimes disagrees. Some of its members offered their hot takes. Some of them are quite wild. Players share some controversial takes on character. We all have different preferences, and sometimes our preferences are quite peculiar. That's completely fine, and having different opinions is normal. Still, some opinions are just too different from what is commonly accepted. Let's start off with some controversial opinions about certain characters. Rocket isn't bad, and he isn't a heal bot. If you generally have less damage than you other supports as Rocket, you're a bad Rocket. Though some players agreed, at least posturally, that vast majority of players thought his statement was downright wrong. And to be honest, from my point of view, I think that Rocket is not a heal bot. I would say that Cloak and Dagger is much more heal bot than a Rocket. Rocket is also a pretty nice character with a lot of helpful abilities, and I think that if you're not playing him like this guy who gets to the GMs without dealing any damage, you are actually quite good character to deal some damage and to pop off some heads. With good aiming and precise drops on him, I think that he's absolutely dope. So I wouldn't say that Rocket is just a healing bot or something. Next up to save Masterpiece 995, who said, Hulk sucks, like he's so mid, but he's good in his ultimate and his team up makes Iron Man Thanos. If Hulk didn't make Iron Man and Thanos and Strange Mini Thanos, then he'd be like Captain America tier. Players truly look offensive at this one. And other guy said, both Hulk and Cap are awesome tanks. You don't know what you're talking about. And I agree with this statement again, because I think that both of them are pretty damn nice. For example, you can see how Japanese carrying with the Captain America, and he's massive with this guy. It's pretty hard character to play, but if you do this correctly, he is almost unkillable. He's really menacing, and he's dealing a lot of damage compared to other tanks, so I think that he's absolutely busted. While at the same time, Hulk can one-shot some characters with his clapping ability, especially in the ultimate form, and at the same time he can drop some characters from the game with his stun ability, and this is really strong sometimes because it can cost you a point or payload when, for example, you just lock in a tank or maybe a healer who is really annoying and then just deals it 6v1. So I think that this is absolutely not correct statement, and yeah, these guys are just don't know what they're talking about. And finally, several players suggested that playing Cloak and Dagger wasn't as easy as one might think. Now this one truly exploded. Players who were Cloak and Dagger mains actually disagree with this one. What do you think? Well, I think that Cloak and Dagger is not really that easy, but at the same time they're quite strong. If you play them a lot, and a lot of people actually who main them have Lord icons, so it means that they play in around 20 hours on them, right? So I would suggest that Cloak and Dagger is really strong. If you can time Cloak's ability really good, you can save your team most of the time. You also have quite OP healing auto attacks because they kind of aim botting your targets, your allies and your enemies. So at the same time, this character is much more easier than, for example, Luna or Mantis, because you don't need to actually aim good. So yeah, this is kind of proof that this character is actually pretty much easy to play, but I wouldn't say that something like Invisible Woman is much harder or something like that. So yeah, anyway, tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, Marvel Rivals fans offer some generally frowned upon opinions. Now that we covered some hot takes about the individual characters, it's time to explore some general controversial opinions that some of the Marvel Rivals players have. Truth be told, we didn't expect to stumble upon this. One player noted that the character models are ridiculous, the men are all roid monsters and the women are hyper-sexualized. Surprisingly enough, we actually agree with this one. Sure, it's a video game with superheroes, but some of them are just too much. However, the majority of players strongly disagree with this statement. Personally, I think that the biggest part of the female characters are fine, but we have some tricky skins, like for example the skin for the Malice, Invisible Woman I mean. So yeah, it's a bit too much in my point of view. And besides, we also get finally the one hot take that truly threw us off, that suggested by Aseo. This player stated the support are worst player in the game. I should add a context by saying, in my experience of support players are the first to be toxic, the first to tilt and blame everyone by themselves. So I'm not really sure that I agree with this one, because usually from my experience it's the DPS players, not the strategist ones. So I think that Aseo just came to form. Maybe on the top tiers like eternity ranks or something like that this is the case, but overall around the game it's just not. So I don't think that's actually correct. Anyway, tell me your thoughts too. And last but definitely not least, we get this amazing stomping classic Cloak and Dagger skin from the Sketchy Hedgie. I must agree that this is just dope. 28k people like this one, and I think that this skin definitely should be added in the game at some point, including the fact that we actually most likely gonna get new skin for the Cloak and Dagger on the Valentine's Day. I think that if it's gonna be free, this skin should be the next one to be added into the game, maybe to the store, as a store rotation item. And yeah, obviously this sketch is so damn great, and I would like to know your opinions on this one too. Would you like to see this one in the game or no, and would you buy it? So yeah guys, this is all for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are, be sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more amazing Marvel Rivals content. See ya! Hey Rivalers! Sorry for interrupting, but only 1.7% of you subscribe to my channel. To support me and my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks!